Welcome to Food Science and Technology 3. I am Mshayisa, and today we are going to be talking about processing plant sanitation. Why is this an important chapter? And what are the things that we need to take into consideration, be it in terms of regulation, be in terms of legislation, and some of the principles of food processing. So this is another video designed for you for Food Science and Technology 3. So, what are the learning objectives of this chapter? What do we aim to achieve in this chapter? I think personally, I would like you as students to be able to understand and articulate the importance of sanitation in food processing. It is not only important just to keep a clean environment, but it is important that the environment that we produce food in ensures that the product is safe for human consumption. So we also need to maintain high quality standards of food processing. So that is one of the objectives that I personally have that we need to achieve for this chapter. But again, you as students amongst yourselves at the end of this chapter should be able to discuss the impact of sanitation on consumer safety, on product quality, and even to the extent where we can look at brand reputation. What happens if the correct things are not being done at an industry level? So we are going to analyze and apply the principle of equipment design and construction in this chapter. But I also want you as a student at the end of this chapter to be able to differentiate between the various cleaning methods. So we've got manual cleaning, we've got cleaning in place, we've got cleaning out of place. And what we need to do is perhaps delve deep into what are the advantages and limitations of each of these methods and what are the appropriate use cases for these methods. So now we're at a third year level, and next year we'll be doing our honors degree. So we're at that level now where each and every decision that we make, we need to be able to justify. So if you're given a scenario, you need to be able to justify. So one of the things that I want us to do here is to be able to select a particular cleaning method and justify the use of appropriate cleaning aids and chemicals. Why must we use these particular chemicals? Why must we use these methods? And lastly, of course, we need to apply our knowledge of these cleaning methods to select the most effective cleaning strategy for different types of food processing equipment. So what's the overview like for this chapter? We are going to look at an introduction, we're going to look at cleaning methods, but what I want to do is today not follow the normal way where we do things, but I want us to start with case studies. I want us to look at the listeriosis outbreak. I want us to look at the contamination of bottled water. And then I also want us to look at some of the salmonella outbreaks in peanut butter and so on and so forth. And then we're going to have short videos where we're going to look at sanitation evaluation. We're going to look at equipment design and construction. What are the design principles that we need to take into account? And of course, bulk of this session is going to include cleaning aids. So where we've got mechanical cleaning aids, and we also have chemical cleaning aids, and within those there are different categories that we find. And by now, from quality assurance, you would have heard about the principle of cleaning in place, which is CIP, but there's also cleaning out of place. So we need to look at what does these terminologies means and what are the chemical cleaning aids that we are going to talk about.